I believe we could find a few free victims out in the wild hunting whom we can use as covers. Bill acted as the typical oversmart student, but that didn't matter. Harry was happy to have him on the group, but had kept in mind that during fights, which will be the most of the situations, he will only be a burden. Harry was carrying with him his trusty spear that was gifted to him by the village head upon his initiation. It was a golden design formed with a golden spiral at the top, though currently he only had it in his travel bag that was being carried by Bill. They continued to travel until evening. This was usually when all the hunters of the human society were taking a break. Before returning home, as the bunch thought that it would be an excellent plan to ambush one such, they searched for some time before finding one short, muscular white guy with a beard longer and whiter than any of the tales they had ever heard. The person was alone and currently drinking some water. Harry, who was one of the most skilled students of the village, saw that his back was facing the forest and was only a few feet from it, distance possible to be covered in one leap. Thus, he climbed upon the tree with the best angle he could find slowly, as to not rouse suspicion. Once on top, he was able to get a clear view of the person's backside of the neck. Harry was ready with the spear in his hand, looking to penetrate straight. But suddenly, at the correct moment, the person stood up and started to stretch as if he would leave for another session at any point. As soon as he took the first step, Harry stopped hesitating and with a great leap tried to hack into the person's neck. But he missed, to his dismay, and only hit the top of the spine. The short person that was from the human race turned away in great pain. The only thing he could see was a purple blob and a handle going into his back and a blade coming out from the chest. He remained alive for no more than a few seconds as his heart was impaled and he stopped breathing. Harry's hands were shaken. No matter how brave or bloodthirsty a creature is, she will definitely be affected by their first kill. Such was the situation for Harry as well. "You okay, brother?" Emily asked, concerned. Bill and Sam were worrying about someone finding out more. I'm fine. I need to transform before anyone finds out," Harry half lied. After a few more minutes, Harry was once again fine, with his voice not being any more shaky than normal. "Harry, transform," Bill said solemnly. "I know, Bill. Can you help?" Harry also knew that he had to transform. Bill searched the man's body for any weapons and found a short sword. Then, putting his top head on a stone hinge, thrust the blade at the man's neck. The man was beheaded, followed by Harry hurriedly entering the body through the now cut neck. When he was completely inside, Bill held up the head near the neck, and a few seconds later the whole body shone a bright purple. And then magically the cut sealed up and looked healed. It was like a murder didn't just happen there a few minutes, although a lot of blood was spilled all over. Then he pocketed his companions in the traveler's travel bag, hiding them away. But they still didn't know that the night creature was still following them. They continued to head toward the oceans without any major issues.